Good morning. This is KB1NBA in Pittsfield, Mass. Net control station for the Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section. This net is part of the Amateur Radio Emergency Service and the National Traffic System of the ARRL. The purpose of this net is to pass traffic, conduct area's business, hear announcements of interest to the amateur community, and answer any questions about areas, NTS, or other emergency communications topics. This net meets every Sunday morning at 1000 hours local time on the K1FFK repeater on Mount Greylock with a PL of 162.2. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without informing net control. When checking into the net, please give your call phonetically using proper phonetics, and your power source is commercial or battery. Traffic and announcements will be handled first, followed by general check-ins. I'm now looking for any stations with traffic or announcements. Stations with traffic or announcements, please call net control. This is KB1NBA net control station for the Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section. I am now looking for Aries, NTS, or other officials. Aries, NTS, or other officials, please call net control.
This is November 1, Sierra Yankee November, Rick in Dalton, Massachusetts. Assistant Berkshire County Skywarn EC. Negative traffic this morning, and I'm on commercial power. Good morning, Jerry. Good morning, Nat.
And the net acknowledges N1MWJ. Good morning, Rick. Thank you for checking in. All right, we'll go to general check-ins. I am now looking for stations with or without traffic. Stations with or without traffic, please call net control.
This is November 1, Mike Whiskey, Juliet Ellis, Battery, New Ashford.
Here is. Here's Kilo Delta 2, Delta Kilo Romeo. Joe in Caston, New York. Running commercial power, no traffic. Good morning.
This Whiskey Alpha 1, Romeo, Kilo, Sierra, Ellis, Hancock, commercial power, no traffic.
And the net would also like to recognize N1MWJ Ellis, KD2DKR Joe, and W1RKS Ellis. Thanks for checking in. All right, going to final call. This is KB1NBA net control station for the Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section. Now looking for any and all stations. Any and all stations wish to join the net, please call net control. Is there any further business for the net before I close?
Gary, my prefix was Whiskey Alpha 1, Romeo, Kilo, Sierra, over.
Sorry about that, Ellis. I got it. Thank you very much for the correction. The Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section thanks the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the K1FFK repeater. I will return the repeater to regular amateur use at the close of this net. I want to thank those who brought traffic and announcements, those who joined me this morning on the net, and those stations that stood by while the net was being conducted. The net is now secure at 1004 hours. This is KB1NBA, clear 73.
KD2DKR, WA1RKS.
WA1RKS, this is 82DKR. Good morning there, Al. Wow. Been a bad week for radio, I'll tell you, with the heat and everything. I guess we got a little relief on the way. So, what's new over on your end? Getting ready, may have a little weather today, over.
Yeah, I was looking at that. So far, the sun's still out here. And I've been on 2 meters this morning, and pretty active. I worked a couple of new guys, a guy down in Connecticut, and a new one down in southern New Jersey, down in Fox Mike 29. And I was just trying to work a VE9 up in FN65. I heard pings on him, but he wasn't hearing nothing on me.
Were they all CW or any phone?
One CW and the other, one phone and the other 2 were CW.
That sounds like some new people coming in. The usuals were all there this morning, I assume?
No, I worked Bob. I worked Ron, WZ1B. I was looking for Pete, K1P actually. I heard him, but he didn't hear me. And we were bopping around trying to find each other. And then I worked the other 2 new guys that I just mentioned, and I was just trying to work that VE9.